With any luck today, we can get straight into it, ideally with a better battle plan and figure out what we're going to do. First off, I'll be totally honest, I completely forgot I put myself all the way down here, so probably the first thing I'm going to work on is just getting some food. Oh, hey, there's one of those things here. What are you? What are you? Gimme. New arenas unlocked. Nice. I have yet to really do much of anything with the arenas, but I'm still excited nonetheless to try them out. I think I mentioned this in the previous episode, but I kind of wanted to talk about it again. I find it rather interesting how much food options are in the farm arrays. It's not like this is the only area to have like this much. Oh dear, that might be a problem though. That lizard, I mean. Oh dear. What I was trying to get at before I got distracted by that lizard up top is that I know this isn't exactly like the first ever area to be like completely like filled with food. Shoreline has a lot of food options just all over the place. So this one isn't exactly like the first of its kind, but it's definitely noticeable to me. Shoot, this is bad. I'm completely unarmed. Maybe he'll just lose interest? Yeah, thank goodness. And then ideally, instead, we keep calm. We don't grab the attention of anybody we don't need to grab the attention of, and we wait for our ride to show up. Or the lizard can take interest. That also works. Shoot. Go away. Shoot. No. Why are you here? Well, I guess this is comeuppance for me being like, hey, there's no threats here in this area. What gives? So now I get the luxury of having threats in the area. So thanks, game. I got pretty lucky this time. The moment I came out, there was immediately a deer here. So at least there's that. Whoa. Be careful, buddy. You gonna eat that food maybe? Here, I'll take this one, grab onto you instead. So allegedly wiggling on these guys is probably in my best interest because it will disturb them enough to want to actually move. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Dude, you keep tripping over your own feet. Are you gonna be okay? Good heavens, there's just so many like long stretches of this like worm grass stuff everywhere. I equal parts really like it, but it's also kind of dreadful, I suppose. Easy does it. You got this. This is nothing. This is child's play. You can do this. See, there you go. You didn't fall into the water this time. I think the reindeer are very unwieldy, but also very lovable. It's hard not to like them. Although this one may be a little bit on the drunken side. So now we find ourselves finally somewhere different. Oh, and you hear that? I think music's finally playing. If I head down, ooh, I could go for a little bit of tasty nam-nams if now that you mention it. Let's carefully place that spore thing right here just so I don't forget about it though. It's not even like I need a lot of food right now. I just wanted to like kind of top off on what I already had. Unfortunately though, that does seem to be one of the only things here of note. So I'll go ahead and grab my little spore puff and maybe hang out here a bit longer. What was that? What is that slimy green thing there? No! I didn't get a chance to explore it yet. Well, I guess this is what I wanted. I think I've seen one of you guys before. Yeah, I've seen one of you guys. You're that weird tentacle octopus thing. I think I ate you last time, but I don't really have room to eat you, so into the water you go. You're welcome. Unfortunately, the other one has become vulture food, so just remember their memory. Now give it up for this side. Ooh, and just like clockwork, my ride is here too. Look at me, impeccable timing for the bus. Buddy, you gotta come like a little bit closer. There you go. Oh my goodness. Okay, on top we go. And from here we ideally haul ass a little bit and make it to the next place as soon as possible. Don't fall! Don't fall! Oh my gosh, you're stressing me out, dude. Oh no, we're fine. Never mind. I thought it was a long drop. You got me scared for a minute there. Unfortunately, I think my journey's about to get cut pretty dang short because I am running out of time very quickly. Unless if by some miracle I can suddenly like make it to hello. That's pretty useful, yeah? I mean, this will definitely help on the journey forward, but unless I can somehow by some miracle stumble my way into a hibernation spot, essentially today, we're kind of screwed. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And right when I put my spear in the wall. Oh wait, I think you're just trying to run for your life, aren't you? Regardless, we're still kind of screwed. Don't. Oh, come on, man. Oh, that's also an issue. Oh, even the bugs avoid the worms. That's interesting to note. Come on. Have you guys no care for all the other issues that are in the world right now? Oh gosh, we are super duper not gonna make it. But it was worth an effort, right? Good try, team. Good try. That's all I gotta say. Run, 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 run. Maybe by some miracle we'll stumble into something. You never know. Oh gosh. Down? Oh god, not down, not down. But we gotta commit. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Shoot, ouch, ouch. It won't let me go into the rain. Shoot. Shoot. Death. Okay, so now ideally with grace, luck, and some other third thing, we're gonna haul ass maybe to the next area. I'd like to try at the very least. I should have just left that flower alone, honestly. I don't know why I decided to grab the karma flower. It really wasn't necessary. So from here, oh gosh, from here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Shoot, shoot, shoot. This isn't good, this isn't good. No, 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 no. Shoot, dang it, you dang stupid beehive thing, you ruined me. Oh, dang it. So I guess I'm doing that again. This reindeer that I'm on, he's absolutely drunk. He has fallen over nearly every step of the way. I think I'm in love with them. So far, this whole adventure trip, just this little gap right here, has been incredibly complicated. It's been so many like series of things need to go perfectly that even I'm kind of struggling with it, which I know is like, that's not inherently surprising, but it's just more in a sense of like, this is the kind of instance that I think of when people say they don't like Rain World. This is what truly feels a little unwieldy, like having to rely on something that's outside of your own skill set, on top of a time limit, on top of a whole bunch of environmental problems. It can all start to add up very quickly and very painfully. And then eventually what ends up happening is a situation like this where I just need to get from one side of the screen or one side of the map to the other side, presumably. But instead, I'm spending almost the entirety of this trip just fighting against my short time limits, which is purely random, fighting against like the chance that maybe something will go right. And if something doesn't go right, then that's it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, things are going well for me so far, and this will be my moment because I'm running out of karma and also just general time and life. Speaking of general time in life, that does remind me, that was kind of something that I wanted to touch up on probably when the series ends in and of itself. Usually when I finish the series on this channel, I like to kind of have like a let's talk moment about like the game, how I felt about the game, what could have been done differently, what I liked, disliked, all that kind of stuff. Rain World's proving to be very complicated in a sense of like, but a lot of the games that I played thus far, I've had childhood ties to it. It's been very clear cut how I feel about the game. But Rain World, there's a lot of positives and there's a lot of negatives, and I really want to go over it and just be as blunt as possible. I don't want to come off as like, oh, you don't get it or anything of the sort, but it's more like a, for anyone who really truthfully does not know what Rain World is about, I hope to kind of go over what Rain World is about, I guess. I know it's not the most like elaborate way I could explain things, but it's the only way I could really like think of explaining it in the first place. That being said, for what feels like the first time in a while, there's actually a lizard here. I was honestly starting to think that lizards didn't even spawn here. I think I should be fine. So long as I keep my head down and I don't cause any sudden movements, we should be fine, just fine. That being said, my desired route is kind of being, oh gosh, overtaken by lizards. Well, who was that? That didn't look like a white lizard. You look different. Are you a white lizard? No, you're a different color entirely. What are you? You look kind of fat. There goes the fat boy. It's both awesome and ominous at the same time. What did I just see? Who was that? Is there any possible way for you to not be right there? I would deeply appreciate it. Yes, 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 perfect. I mean, I know you're just over here now, but it means that the clearance is a bit more clearance. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, time to go, time to go. This is the moment I was waiting for. So I think I went this way last time. I went down. This looks pretty promising, at least if you ask me. And then from here, oh gosh, death possibly? Definitely death possibly. Let me, hold on. Actually, I see what I need to do. I need to lighten my load because I need little Miss Madam over there who's ignoring me to take attention. Or I can fall to my death. That's not good. Shoot, no! This is cruel and unusual punishment. No way. Oh, wait. You. Specifically you. You're coming with me. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh, and then once again, it's about to rain, which is not optimal. But I need this little lady to come with me. We are going over the path. Oh shoot. Never mind. Oh, hey, it's you again. I thought you were one of the cyan lizards and I got really scared. It's about to rain again, isn't it? Shoot. Gosh dang it. Where do I go from here? I feel like every time I do make progress, it's just negative progress every single time. Maybe there's something over here? I have no clue, honestly. Oh, wait, this was the route. Ah, dang it. Oh, gosh, there's a lot of... Okay, there's a lot of things to unpack here. Things that I'm not prepared for. Ah! At least my death was swift. Shoot, but that means if one of those guys is here, then I also need higher karma level, don't I? Oh. 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 Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. And now I am here. I am stuck, but I am here. And where exactly does one go from Tarpland? I'm kind of stuck. Unfortunately, it would first seem like that I need at least like a spear or some sort of stick that can allow me to go further down that route. Something that I did not pack on my way here. Insult to injury, I can see that there's some in the like worm grass over there. I just can't get to it. But I definitely think if I get the chance, I'd like to go back and check that out. Oh gosh. Whoa. Dude, you guys saw that, right? He shot. Cool. So now lizards can now shoot spit out of their mouth. Oh no. No, not again. Please. Who knows? Maybe he'll get consumed by the worms. Or maybe they won't even care that he exists. That's fine. It's cool. Look at that big boy up there. The grass just does not care about either of them, which is a little annoying, but you know what? He's kind of cute. I love his chunky body. As much as it is truly inconvenient for me for the lizards to keep evolving like this per se, it's also just really cool to see as a whole. I feel like every lizard that I've seen thus far has been like one step ahead of the next one. And just overall, it's really cool to see. I imagine at some point there's going to be a lizard that combines all of the inconveniences of every lizard that we've seen thus far. And once again, running out of time. Man, having a controller that actually vibrates, incredibly useful. Are you kidding me? This is your fault. You know that? You go over there. Two things to unpack. First of all, another toaster gate. Second of all, little Miss Lady here. If it wasn't for you and me messing up, but mostly you, I'm never at fault here, I would have been over this way sooner. Oh my gosh. And not to be that kind of person, but I really do need to point this out, is this kind of thing that I do kind of want to touch up on eventually. Maybe not in this episode. Like I said, I'd like to kind of unpack it all at a separate point, preferably when like all of this is over, so that I can give you like my full thought in one clear, concise package. But definitely this right here is one of the big things that irks me, is that for you guys, most likely I'll cut it up. It'll be like maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes of like video content, just overall. But for me, it has been well over like an hour at this point, all because one thing went wrong. And is that kind of like system that really irritates me. Honestly, it irritates me, because all it essentially means is that if so much as one thing goes wrong, one misstep in the platforming, one mistake when it comes to movement and anything and everything related, Squidcada's not even around when you need Squidcadas for platforming purposes. That's it. There goes your run. There goes whatever you were doing that video. Because it essentially means that if so much as one thing goes wrong, there goes 15, 20, even an hour worth of time. It can definitely be pretty frustrating to say the least. Oh shoot, it's him again. Hi, buddy. Aren't you cute? Uh-oh. Are you interested in that bug behind you? Because I would like dibs if you're not interested. No, he ran. I do want to touch up more on this subject though. Like, don't get me wrong. I do want to talk more about the subject, like I said, most likely at a later date. So like, at least for now, I'm just gonna leave it where it is. Just know that like this is probably one of the biggest talking points that I'm going to have once we get to that bridge. Now that being said, I'm completely unarmed. There are now 2 lizards and an egg bug, and I have no idea what to do. Now correct me if I'm wrong, lovely little orangey little cream colored lizard. Did you or did you not spit something? Because I could have sworn I saw you spit something at somebody. Well, I mean, that also works a little bit in my favor. If you guys are too busy fighting each other, then you guys won't be able to fight me. Ooh, what is this path up here? Curiosity has struck. Ah, Have I been here before? I have no clue. Regardless, this does look like it was at least supposed to be a bat spot. There are a few remaining. Ooh, and a shiny pearl down there. That is usually foreboding, I want to say. Not foreboding in like the literal sense, but foreboding in a sense of like, usually as per game logic, if they're offering you a pearl, it's probably because you need a pearl. I actually still have one of those like little spore puff things in my mouth. I would like to still hold on to it if possible, but maybe it's better if I just leave it for now. I don't really seem to be in a place that's too teeming with like worm grass, so I should be fine. Or better yet, maybe I'll just eat it. Yeah, I think that's what I'll probably do, along with one of those grubs down there. I don't know why I'm so apprehensive to eat things in this game. The game gives me tons of food between the centipedes and these grub things. I really could just be whining and dining. Or the game won't let me eat them. Fine, whatever. Okay, now that I have food, now let's try and move forward. Maybe now we can see something more than just the same area for like the last hour. Oh, and of course, it's just my luck. Once I do make it here, this is where all the hibernation spots were hiding. Oh, brother. This game absolutely knows how to like make you angry, and not always in the best way. I will say that much. Not always in the most like, but you know, it's just a hard game kind of way. Ooh, there's another one here. Oh man, they're super sneaky with it. Is there a more clear and evident way for me to like see when there's like one of those little secret passages? Because I am truly interested, but I feel like I'm never in like the right place at the right time. Which reminds me, I never really did get to go back and see that other area. I got so stuck here. You know what? Before I do anything super stupid, the day is getting almost short, so I'm just gonna call it here. I'm just gonna go ahead and like lie down in bed, and we'll try again in the next cycle. I got a point in the hunter again. Have I really never gotten the hunter before? That surprises me. Okay, it's a new day. It's a short day, but it's a new day nonetheless. I would like to say, at least so far, my experience with Rain World is overall positive. I think a lot of my negatives for this game purely comes from the fact of the circumstances of which I'm playing it in. And while once again, I want to reiterate this, I want to explain myself more in the future, just not right now. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, I didn't know the vultures are not immune to the bee problems. That actually makes my life so much easier. I was avoiding going up there despite the need for food because I was like, but the bees are gonna hit me and it's gonna be annoying. That being said, anytime you wanna move would really help. I'm not even sure if I'm going to see a deer here. I just grabbed the spore puffs because they were here. Regardless of vulture and other related issues, like my experience with the game is overall positive, and I truly do feel like a lot of the negative experiences or the negative thoughts that I have pertaining towards this game purely stems from the fact of the circumstance that I play this game in. So a lot of things that probably wouldn't be an issue for a large majority of people who want to play this game suddenly becomes an immensely exacerbated issue purely because there's just not really an easy way to like solve the issue at hand. But overall, the game is amazing, the story is beautiful, the music is outstanding. I have nothing but truthfully like positive things to think about when I think of this game. Oh gosh, okay, hold on. Actually, I changed my mind. I know why they gave me the spore puffs. Oh shoot, oh well, there goes that lizard. That solves problem number 2, the lizard that was there and very eminent. It also should mean that vulture leaves me alone at least for a little while, long enough to maybe take care of some other things. Is there a better way? Is there like any mod or any like remix option that allows me to better see the trajectory of which I'm going to throw something? That would really help. Okay, well, it also killed the bats in the process, which was not my intention, but hey, it works. Oh, I could just grab this. I mean, that would definitely come in handy. Yeah, why not? Oh shoot, but it is about to rain again. Should I bring this with me to my hibernation spot? It kind of feels like a bad idea, like just waiting to happen. But at the same time, I also really just want it. I also really think, oh wait, no, I used both of my spore puffs. Never mind. I was going to say I'm gonna run back here and grab that spore puff that I left behind earlier, but 'twas not to be. I used both of them, didn't I? It's fine. It'll respawn eventually. That being said, once again, it's about to rain, so this adventure must be cut short. Oh, hunter's growing a bit more. Okay, so the good news is that my beehive did not immediately explode upon me waking up, which is great. That means that I now have one of these things. The only downside that I could possibly think of is I have no idea what to do with this. I mean, it's clear. I mean, if you ask me, it's pretty obvious that I'm not supposed to eat this. If anything, I'd be thoroughly surprised if I could eat a little beehive but while it's actively infested with bees. What I do think I'm going to do, however, is the first enemy that I see, I'm going to throw it at it. And from there, we'll see what happens. There's still like little bits of worm grass all over the place, which is so annoying. Ooh, speaking of, looks like we found our first enemy. Or our first culprit, rather. Get fucked! Oh shoot, oh shoot, uh-oh, no! Well, that was stupid. I'm sure this is a very useful tool to have, and it's probably like one of those like must-have for like late game and or more difficult levels. But for me, it is more dangerous in my hands purely because I am stupid. Now, before I forget, there was the secret path here somewhere. Ooh, and there's one of those little tentacle things here too. I probably should make it quick. I don't really think I'm supposed to be in here, especially if no one else is in here. So I'm just gonna grab that. And I got, explosives, but only for the arena. So I guess note to self, if using exploding beehive grenade, probably you want to first have a reasonable distance away from the explosion range, much like an actual grenade, come to think of it. Go figure. Oh shoot, now's my chance. And I threw it the wrong way. Whatever. No! Once again, the grenade backfires. Gosh dang it me. One of these days we'll do it right. Today's not that day. And neither is tomorrow, apparently, or the day after that, or the day after that. This area seems to have a lot of the worm grass as I keep pressing on forward. So I'm probably just gonna start taking the down route as often as possible. Ooh, are you a secret? Nah, you don't look like a secret. Now, do I continue on past this point? I don't think I can, so I guess I'm just going down. And then from here, lizard. Okay, grab his attention. He's gonna come over and be all like, what was that noise? At some point, he's gonna come over here and be like, what was that noise? Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, there it is, there it is, there it is. Now, all we need to do is act very freaking quick. Let's jump across and leave that guy behind. I like to think that I'm getting pretty dang good at dealing with the lizards. It may not be perfect, it may not be graceful, but you know what? It gets the job done. Is shiny blue thing grabbable? No, that's background stuff. And I have zero depth of vision, apparently. Where am I going exactly? I feel like I've been going this direction for a really long time now. And what feels like the first time in arguably a little while, something new, something different looking. I probably need that grass over there, don't I? Probably. I honestly kind of wish that every day could be the longest cycle possible. I noticed that some cycles can be anywhere as short as like arguably like 2 minutes, and other ones can be like the longest cycles known to mankind. I'm super grateful whenever I get the long ones because it usually means that I can kind of work more at like not exactly like my own pace, but just a general like more agreeable pace as a whole. Good heavens. I saw that vulture. Don't play slick with me. Luckily, my route doesn't require me to be seen by a vulture, so I'm just going to ignore that. Oh, and apparently this is where my journey ends. Or at least this is where I think my journey ends. Because where does one go from here exactly? See, it's kind of like a dead end if you ask me. But alas, beggars cannot be choosers, so I'm just going to go ahead and puke that pearl out. And I guess I'll just rest up then, won't I? Oh, a little bit more in the hunter, I see. I guess I should try my best to keep it up then. Now from here, where does one go, huh? Where does one go in terms of the journey to not here? Is there anything here? Oh, yes, there is. There are so many secrets in this place. Okay, before we go down, I want to eat up a little bit and then we'll see what is there. Are you guys proud of me? I finally ate the centipedes. Oh gosh. Okay. Actually, that's really good. But I do have choice to make. Complicated choice to make. Very complicated choice to make. Well, okay, that pearl, not very important, but I have 2 routes that I can go towards. Gosh, no. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. No, that's not it. That's not it either. Dang it. Okay. No. Oh, and then I'm down here. Okay, so, well, the good news is that I saw one of the colored pearls. The bad news is I fell all the way down here. But the other good news is that now I can try and go this way. I wanted to stick the spear in the wall and hopefully make something of it. Oh, I got thing though. Safari region unlocked. However, where do I go from here now? I threw one of the spore puffs and there's not even a deer here and I'm not even sure how to get out of here. I thought maybe like the deer could help me crawl over or something. Well, what do I do from here exactly? I'm kind of just like, for lack of better phrasing, I feel kind of stuck right now. I don't see any other secret paths. I'm just stuck. Well then, I feel like the chances of me making my way all the way back there are slim to none. So what are the chances that I can somehow, by some miracle, circle back to a different area. Oh, wait. Where did I see that echo light? Oh, hey, you! Actually, hold on. I have a Nam Nam for you. That was probably the most perfectly timed Nam Nam, I suppose. Holy cow. I wasn't expecting you to be there. I totally forgot that I needed a deer here. I think I might have been dead if I didn't have that. Oh, man. Actually, I would have totally been dead because I threw one of my spore puffs. Holy cow, I almost died. That was really risky. Ooh, things are looking different here. Is that just me? I mean, minus the bee problems, but this is the echoes effect, right? This is what happens when the Mr. Guy is around. And most noticeably, no enemies. It's a win-win. Oh god, except for the bees. I mean, it would definitely seem like it if you ask me. Look at that lizard over there. He's acting strange. You know, something I've been wanting to ask for a little while. I wonder if there's any other weather conditions in Rain World. I know the whole thing is literally it being Rain World, but I don't know, look at this place. Also, things are getting way trippier as time goes on, so yeah, I think I'm going the right way. So what I'm thinking is I probably can't salvage the... Okay, that looks really cool. This all looks super cool. Hey, buddy! Strange. Something still draws me here, even after all this time. The weather is so different now, but the fields. I do not need eyes to know that the grasses still sway gently in the wind. To have grasp at the boundless infinites of the cosmic void. Yet here I am, contemplating these same fields as I once did, talking to some sort of rodent. Man, fuck you. Am I even a slug cat? I feel like at this point, everyone keeps saying that I'm a rodent. I feel like I'm more on the like, oh shoot, I'm super close to getting the pilgrim. I mean, from the looks of it, is there only one more echo left? That makes me a little sad. Okay, so, I mean, okay, two things. That echo actually brought up the exact same subject that I wanted to bring up, which is perfectly convenient. But also, I wanted to go talk to that echo because I could use him to get back up here and make another attempt without dying. And I get to keep the flower too, so if I die, then at least the thing is in a good spot. You see how smart I am? You see how much I think things through, at least sometimes? Hey, this is post-editing Netty here. I kinda have some bad news. The following footage had my mic audio completely corrupted. I'm not fully sure what happened, and I'm not fully sure how to fix it either. So there's a lot of footage that kinda had to get removed and eventually like replaced with some other stuff. So I figured I'd come in here and post and kind of explain what I was doing here. Ideally, I had a battle plan that I had come up with, but it was a really overly complicated one. I first needed to come all the way back down to that first gate that we saw all the way in the bottom like right hand section of Farmer Race thus far, and I wanted to grab a squid cicada. Then I wanted to make my way back to that area with the two big drops back into the pool with the bats and all that kind of stuff, and ideally use the squid cicadas to clear the jump, ideally with minimal to no effort at all. For what it's worth, you guys, the viewers, weren't missing a lot. It was a lot of just dying back and forth, the hunter increasing and decreasing. So you're not exactly missing out on a lot of like riveting footage per se. Unfortunately, I suppose. But I just wanted to go in here quickly, explain what I was doing, and ideally still show you guys the footage so that you guys know that I did in fact get the pearl, and I did in fact also get that little tentacle thing on the other side as well. So that has been taken care of, but unfortunately this has happened and continues to happen. I will try my best to figure out A, why it happens, so that ideally B, I can fix it in the future. It's a little bit unfortunate because I didn't realize that the audio was messed up until the very end of my recording. So unfortunately, there's probably a lot of footage that's going to be missing from this episode, but like I said, it's nothing super remarkable. I only have a couple of major things of note, and hopefully I'll try and show them here as I do my recordings. The first one that I wanted to point out, the first one and arguably the biggest one, is that in my attempts to get over to this place in one piece, I did actually go through that karma gate, and I found out that that karma gate actually leads back to the outskirts. It leads to a spot that I don't recall ever being in because it looks entirely different from everything I've ever seen. But the important part is that I now know where that karma gate leads to. And I was kind of speculating whether or not I should just make the trek on foot. Once I get both of the pearls from Farmways, should I just make the trek on foot through the outskirts, through industrial, through shaded, all the way to shoreline, and then passage back, or vice versa? I have the passages to spare per se, but it's more in a sense of like, would it help or would it be too tedious? Another instance that I feel like is relatively of note that I did want to touch up on was that I did actually have a more solid run-in with that giant orangey chunky lizard thing, which by the way, I'm only realizing now in edit that it had 6 legs, which is equal parts really cool and really interesting. I very much remember in the recording having this talking point, and I mentioned it earlier in this video as well, but I kind of wanted to touch up on it again because I thought it was rather interesting. I've noticed this like progression system to all the lizards, at least so far. Ever since the green lizard, it's been slowly ramping up, and there's been a new type of lizard every single time. And I'm wondering if at some point we're going to meet like the ultimate lizard that has the combinations of everything we've seen so far. So everything from the spit attack to the tongue to maybe even that invisibility of the white lizard. And it's not to say that's going to entirely dwarf every single lizard we ever seen, but more in a sense of like, if there had to be some sort of like alpha king lizard, I imagine it kind of looking and feeling like that. And I was kind of curious to like share my thoughts with you guys on that, but as you can see with the footage, that's not to be the case. Now, like I said before, fortunately, unfortunately, that's kind of where the footage ends on my part. There wasn't really anything else major of note that I wanted to point out to you guys, but I did want you guys to at least see the journey that I took to get to this point. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And once again, I really apologize for the audio issues in this video. Most likely, by the time the next episode comes out, I should have resolved this. The next episode should be totally fine. And with any luck, we'll find the next pearl in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.